Welcome to pvtexpressnews. Subscribe to the channel and don't miss the hottest news of the day. Our news today includes the following content. Today's national daughter, Songyun, is completely different from her appearance. Songyun, a 33-year-old actress labeled as national daughter, gives people the first impression of being sweet and lovely. But who would have thought that under the seemingly soft and cute appearance, there is actually a heart of steel? From the little sweet girl on the screen to the rights protection warrior in reality, Songyun's life is simply a drama of ups and downs. Her story tells us that we must not be deceived by superficial phenomena, and the real strength is often hidden in invisible places. Please use your golden finger to make money, like and go, and get rich forever. Click to follow and like. It's hard not to get rich. Want to know how this national daughter was repeatedly stir-fried in the big pot of life and finally turned into gold? Well, since everyone is so curious, let's continue to dig into Songyun's wonderful life. Speaking of Songyun's acting career, it is simply an inspirational blockbuster. In 2024, Songyun is already a 33-year-old mature actress, but who would have thought that she almost said goodbye to her dream of becoming an actress? In 2007, the 18-year-old Songyun entered the gate of the Beijing Film Academy with great anticipation. The little girl was very happy, thinking that she would be able to show her talents in the entertainment industry from then on. As a result, reality gave her a blow, and she was stunned. Why? Because she looked too young. She was defeated in interviews again and again. These days are simply torture for Songyun. It feels like the whole world is saying, "Girl, you should go home and grow up for another 2 years." But our Songyun is not so easily defeated. She secretly swore in her heart, "One day, I will slap them in the face with my strength." Sure enough, God rewards hard work. Opportunities are always reserved for those who are prepared. The legendary drama The Legend of Zhenhuan that came out in 2010 gave Songyun a great opportunity. She became famous overnight with the role of concubine Shen and was simply a dark horse in the entertainment industry. That round little face, coupled with a clever and quirky personality, simply made the national audience fall in love with her. I remember browsing Weibo at that time. There were netizens everywhere who were attracted by her, and everyone was shouting, "Who is this little cutie? I am so impressed." Since then, Songyun's acting career has been like a cheat, rising up. She used her strength to prove that acting skills are the hard currency of an actor. Appearance is not omnipotent, but without appearance, it is absolutely impossible. Today, Songyun has long thrown off the hat of vase and has become a powerful actor who is deeply loved by the audience. But our Songyun is not the kind of person who rests on her laurels. She knows that a good actor must not only have good acting skills, but also have a kind heart. So she began to actively participate in charity work, and used practical actions to interpret what virtue in art means. Every time I see news about her participating in charity activities, I can't help but praise her in my heart. This is a real star. I have to say that Songyun's wave of operations really attracted countless fans. Just when Songyun's career was booming and fans thought she was about to start the peak mode of her life, fate gave her a heavy blow. In 2018, on such an ordinary day, Songyun was busy working as usual. Suddenly, a bad news came like a bolt from the blue. Her mother was killed in a traffic accident. This news was like a sharp knife, piercing Songyun's heart fiercely. To be honest, when I heard the news, my heart was pulled up. Who would have thought that Songyun, who was still interacting with fans on Weibo yesterday, would lose the most important person in her life today? We all know that Songyun has had a very good relationship with her mother since she was a child. She is simply a mama's girl. Do you remember when she was 10 years old? In order to support her daughter's pursuit of her dream of dancing, her mother resolutely sent her to an art school. Although separation is painful, her mother always conveys her love through letters. The words in those letters are probably still echoing in Songyun's mind. "Baby, mom will always support you." This deep mother-daughter relationship is like the source of Songyun's motivation, supporting her all the way in the entertainment industry. However, this accident not only took away Songyun's dearest person, but also brought her a long battle for rights protection. As a family member of the victim, Tan Songyun began a difficult rights protection process of 1 year and 8 months. To be honest, it feels too difficult just to think about it. During this period, she not only had to face the pain of losing her mother, but also had to deal with pressure and misunderstandings from all sides. Some people say that she is not filial enough, and some people say that she is using this to hype. These words are really infuriating. How can you do this to someone who lost her mother? Faced with these malicious speculations, Tan Songyun must feel very wronged, right? But she chose to respond with actions. She insisted on seeking compensation for other victims' families, even if it meant bearing more criticism. To be honest, I was really moved by Tan Songyun's courage. In such a dark moment, she did not choose to hide and lick her wounds, but chose to stand up and speak for justice. This is not a national daughter, but a woman who stands tall and upright. Seeing this, I can't help but ask, if it were you, could you stick to it? Facing the darkest moment in her life, Tan Songyun showed unimaginable courage and responsibility. She told us with practical actions, a person's strength does not lie in how much blow she can withstand, but in her courage to stand up again after the blow. Tan Songyun, you are really great. We are all moved by your strength. After a long wait, Tan Songyun finally waited for the result of the case. The defendant was sentenced to 6 years in prison, and Tan Songyun received 900,000 yuan in compensation. When the news came out, I thought to myself, finally, justice has come late, but it is not absent. However, what no one expected was that Tan Songyun's next move simply shocked everyone. She made an admirable decision, donating all the compensation to social welfare. Oh my God! This operation is too awesome, right? How can this still be the petite and cute national daughter? She is clearly a mature woman with responsibility and courage. Tan Songyun used practical actions to interpret what love without boundaries means, and also let us see her inner strength and kindness. To be honest, I was so moved by her move that I wanted to kneel down to her. 900,000 is a huge sum of money for ordinary people, but in Tan Songyun's eyes, it has become a tool to help others. Since then, Tan Songyun's image has changed dramatically in the public's mind. She is no longer just a cute little actress, but a real person with flesh and blood and edges and corners. Her experience tells us that hardships in life can often make a person stronger. Tan Songyun is still active in the entertainment industry, but her eyes are no longer limited to the stage and the camera. She is more involved in charity activities and uses her influence to help more people in need. Every time I see the news about her participation in charity activities, I can't help but give her a thumbs up in my heart. Isn't this kind of transformation what each of us should learn? Looking back at Tan Songyun's growth process, it is not difficult to find that it is those difficult experiences that have made her stronger and more responsible today. From immaturity to maturity and from weakness to strength, Tan Songyun has used her life to interpret what rebirth from the ashes means. To be honest, seeing the changes in Tan Songyun, I think she is simply a real-life version of the Phoenix Nirvana. Those who once questioned and slandered her are probably slapped in the face now, right? Tan Songyun has proved with her actions that she is not only an excellent actor, but also a responsible public figure. Watching her growth, I can't help but sigh, this is a real star, not only with good looks and acting skills, but also with a heart of gold. Tan Songyun's story really gave us too many inspirations. Tan Songyun's story is simply a vivid life lesson for us. She used her own experience to tell us, don't be fooled by appearances, the real power often comes from the heart. To be honest, after reading Tan Songyun's growth process, I was a little speechless. Who would have thought that the petite and cute national daughter in our eyes actually has such a strong heart? From being questioned because of her immature appearance, to becoming a powerful actor with recognized acting skills. From the sweet image on the screen to the strong woman who bravely defends her rights in reality. Tan Songyun has proved with her actions, everyone has unlimited possibilities, the key is whether you are willing to tap your potential. I think Tan Songyun's story is like a shot of adrenaline for everyone. She told us, don't be limited by other people's eyes, your future is in your own hands. So next time when you see Tan Songyun's sweet smile, don't be fooled. Under that soft appearance, there is a heart as strong as steel. This national daughter is really not simple. She uses her own experience to tell us, life is to constantly break through yourself in order to bloom the most beautiful light. Tansongyun and Sukai went out together during the National Day holiday. They both posted photos of themselves having fun in nature. How come these two photos look like Yunyun taking photos of Kai? Both of them are in the green. It makes people think more. When you fall in love with two leading actors because of a play, your brain will always unconsciously add drama to them outside the play. For example, you hope that they can make the fake play real and develop the best relationship outside the play. For example, you really hope that they can work together again and cultivate new feelings. As for such actors, Yu Jia is very optimistic about Sukai and Tansongyun. Some actors' plays will make you tired of them after watching them once, while some actors' works can still immerse you even if you watch them repeatedly. You Are More Beautiful Than the Stars, which Sukai and Tansongyun collaborated on. The Stars have been broadcast for several months. Sukai's The popularity of the superstar couple Han-ting and Tansongyun has lasted for several months. It has not subsided yet. There is no work in the entire film and television industry that can overshadow the starlight. It is really a rare grand occasion in the film and television industry. After dinner, the leisure time is tossed back and forth. Only You Are More Beautiful Than the Starlight to make people relieve boredom and not greasy. So as a fan of the two, I really look forward to Sukai and Tansongyun cooperating on a new work. Looking at the entertainment industry, only Sukai and Tansongyun are the film and television dramas that Sister Yu is most looking forward to them partnering for the second time. Actor Tansongyun has debuted for many years and has starred in countless works. And each one is a classic hit. Her popularity is getting higher and higher. Everyone she plays is a hit. But she has never had the experience of working with any opponent for the second time. If Tansongyun, will there be new sparks if she can work with Sukai again? Tansongyun's most noteworthy relationship is with Lu Haoren. They fell in love while working on a TV series, but because of Ouyang Nana's intervention, they had a bad quarrel. Later, Lu Haoren and Zhou Dongyu were rumored to be in a relationship. Let's talk about the story of three people. Once upon a time, Lu Haoren was the representative of youthfulness. But now he suddenly appeared and completely subverted his previous image. Who can still connect the current Uncle Xia Ding with the high-spirited Yu Huai? How did Lu Haoren fall to play such a role? Even if he went from the peak of his career to the decline and gradually became less popular, it is not without reason. His acting skills reappeared in Fuyao. Before he became less popular, Lu Haoren's acting career can be said to be it was smooth sailing. Before he even stepped out of the campus, he was spotted by Chen Xiqing at first sight and played a supporting role. It must be said that a teenager should be played by a teenager. Lu Haoren, who was in his youth, perfectly interpreted the innocence and immaturity of a teenager. He officially entered the entertainment industry and formed an indissoluble bond with Chen Xiqing. In just 2 years, the movie Detective Chinatown starring Lu Haoren was released to the audience. He was obviously just a young boy, but he could already carry the banner of a movie. Through this movie, Lu Haoren became famous. Fans attracted by the movie routinely urged for updates every year, looking forward to the next one. Lu Haoren did not disappoint them. The subsequent Detective Chinatown series earned enough laughter from the audience during the Spring Festival. In 2016, a youth campus idol drama, The Best Queens, officially made him popular all over the internet. Under Lu Haoren's interpretation, the young genius Yu Huai in the original novel seemed to have really walked out of the book. He evoked countless people's memories and yearning for youth campus, and truly made people feel uneasy. This year was the year when Lu Haoren became famous and popular. Several of his works of different types were broadcast in this year, and the quality of each one was excellent. Lu Haoren is not particularly handsome in the entertainment industry, but he can wear his own unique youthful temperament whether in military uniform or ancient costume. He was also nominated for the Best Actor in the same year, and instantly became the entertainment industry. A hot new star in the music industry. In the years after his peak, Lu Haoren has been developing steadily. No need to worry about resources. He has participated in countless works. Even if his popularity is not as high as before. it's still acceptable. But fans gradually chose to quit because of his words and deeds. Breaking the image of a teenager, many people have a filter for Lu Haoren. It seems that no matter what he does, he is still that young boy. But Lu Haoren is obsessed with transformation. Want to break this filter himself? He started to play different types of roles. Tried different themes. But before he completed the transformation, the outside world has changed its view of him. First, some of Lu Haoren's remarks. Let netizens feel he is a bit greasy and straight. During the interview, the reporter asked a very normal question. There was a girl named XX preparing for the postgraduate entrance examination. But before the reporter finished his question, Lu Haoren's laughter interrupted him impatiently. He also asked the question cheerfully. The girl preparing for the postgraduate entrance examination did not know where Lu Haoren's funny point was. He laughed so hard that he could not straighten his back. Lu Haoren's behavior made many fans feel uncomfortable. They complained about his straight male cancer and disrespect for others. Real men do things that girls cannot understand. For example, Lu Haoren ripped off his clothes with an expression that is difficult to describe in heterosexual relationships. Maybe he thinks he is handsome and charming. But fans don't buy it at all. Instead, they think he's greasy. Lu Haoren's behavior really got rid of his boyish look. In addition, she has had one scandal after another. As we all know, Ouyang Nana is a female star who is very good at CP promotion. After her and Lu Haoren's movie was broadcast, many people like this pair of young boys and girls. But suddenly, the internet exposed a picture of Lu Haoren and Songyun going home together. The two met because they were filming The Best Queens together. And they had a lot of intimate interactions on the set. After the show was broadcast, their interaction will definitely gain a lot of CP fans. But the problem is that at that time, the drama has not been aired yet. Netizens are supporting Lu Haoren and Ouyang Nana as a couple. However, he had a scandal with Songyun, who was still a young girl at the time. Fans simply couldn't accept it. Therefore, the scene at that time was a bit ugly. After finally getting rid of these two scandals, Lu Haoren finally began to immerse himself in his own vision. Gradually, netizens discovered that even though he has a strong ability to shape characters and can handle any type of role, he is too obsessed with getting rid of the inherent xukai filter. Just one work made his reputation plummet. There are even signs of collapse. After the decline, he broke through the self-explanation. In order to get rid of his own youthfulness, Lu Haoren has made a lot of efforts. He tries different roles. Even if it is a sloppy and unkempt role, he is willing to play it. A movie in 2023 finally made Lu Haoren's wish come true. He completely broke the outside world's inherent impression of him. But this is not good news, because he received overwhelming negative reviews. The three protagonists of this movie are in a very messy relationship. The plot is quite explosive. Even the famous scene of the three feeding each other made the audience feel uncomfortable. At this time, netizens pulled out the previous scandal between Lu Haoren and Jo Dongyu. There is no shortage of sister-brother relationships in the entertainment industry, but this pair has been criticized. In the eyes of netizens, the two are not a good match at all. There is no sense of CP between them. No one is optimistic about them. Some fans even complained that Lu Haoren's appearance has declined after falling in love. Some time ago, there were rumors on the internet that the two had broken up. It is not known whether it is true or not. Apart from the hot rumors, Lu Haoren's work seemed to have not made any splashes. Until he completely abandoned his idol burden. Tried an ugly image that he had never tried before. Lu Haoren played a math genius in the drama film Decryption. The image of this character is really special. Standing out from the crowd. Because it was really too sudden. Lu Haoren even lost weight for this role. You know he is over 1.8 meters tall. He lost weight to less than 120 kilograms. How thin must he be? I have to admit that Lu Haoren looks very smart in this look. In early August, the movie was officially released. Netizens expressed their admiration for Lu Haoren's willingness to take risks. Now he has really broken through the self-talk world and completely overturned his previous image. But this also means that he will lose his previous idol fan base. It is worth praising that Lu Haoren did not stay in the comfort zone of youth. Instead, he tried to break through the self-healing solution. After all, he can't rely on the image of a boy to make a living for the rest of his life. He must embark on the road of transformation. Only by continuous attempts can we make changes and go further and further. What do you think about this? This concludes our news section. Welcome to leave your thoughts in the comments area. Let's discuss it together. Welcome. Don't forget to give me a like and follow. Thank for all.